Okay. So let's move into it. I have this image here, and I have this also here. I want to use this lady's face, right, to replace hers. Right. So what I will do is, with this image selected, with this image, I'll go for the lasso tool. Right. Then I will draw my selection. Right. So after I have my selection drawn, I just go for Control J to make a duplicate of that. So now I have this here. What I have to do is I move this in here. Right. I reduce the fill or the opacity and then check my positioning very well. Right. So this is okay. Can bring my fill back to 100%. After this, I select the background layer. Then I make a duplicate of that. So I have background and then background copy. Right. So I have to select the pixels of the layer one. So I click on the layer icon, select pixels. After this, I go to select, then to modify, then I go for contract. That is, I want to reduce the selection of the pixels I have. So I'll contract by 10 pixels, right? Then, okay. So we see the reduction in pixels apply here. Okay. Once I have this, I select the background copy, this layer, then I delete the selection from there. After deleting that, I can just go for select and then deselect. So if I hide these two, I can see that part deleted from there. So let me bring them back. The next thing is I'll select this and this one, right? Both layers. Then I go to edit and to auto blend layers. Then okay. And that's all. But this is still not a single image. If I want to make it a single image, these three layers here, 1, 2, 3, I have to select all. So I have selected this one, hold on shift and then select, click here to select all. Then I can merge them using the shortcut Control E or right click and merge layers. So I hope it's cool. Yeah. Okay. And then with that of the eye also. Okay. So let me get the image back in here. So I have the image in here. The first step is I click on my quick mask. Right. To have it, and I'll see it here, quick mask in here, right? The next thing is I go for my brush tool, right? And then what I said was using the quick mask, it doesn't matter the color you have as your foreground or your background. If you paint, the color will be red. So start to paint around the eye. Okay. All right, so after painting, you just go back and click on your quick mask again. Then see a kind of selection you have. You don't need it this way. So I go to select and then inverse. So I have only this. The next thing is I go to edit. Oh, sorry, image. Then to adjustments. Right. Then I go for levels. So with the levels, you have to change the colors. Right. So this time I go for green. Then check my adjustments. Oh, doesn't look nice. Let me change the color. Red. Inverse. Okay, let me finish and show you what the inverse does. Okay, so I like this color. So I deselect. Then I have it here. Okay. Now with the inverse, what it does, if I have this selection, I have this selection. Now this is the area selected. If I go for inverse, it will leave this area and select around. So let's try something here. Let me give this selection a color. I've given this selection a color. Now, if I go to select and then inverse, it has now selected this part, leaving this area. So if I should give it a color, it will give this area a color, leaving this side. So that's what the inverse does. Okay. So I think that is it.